Do you know the top secrets of a resume? Let's unravel them together. A resume. It's not just a piece of paper with your work history and educational background, it's a powerful tool with a dual role that many overlook. Yes, its primary function is to get you shortlisted for an interview. But did you know it also serves as an agenda for most interviews? That's right, your resume can guide the conversation during the interview, steering it in the direction you want it to go. Imagine, for instance, you're a tech expert who spent years working with smartphones, but now you're eyeing a shift. You want to dive into the world of computers. Your resume in this case is both your ticket to the interview and your strategy to steer the conversation towards your relevant skills rather than your past experiences. The key lies in how you present your information. Instead of just listing your experience with smartphones, highlight your transferable skills. Discuss your problem-solving abilities, your knack for understanding complex tech systems, and your capacity to learn quickly. These are all relevant whether you're dealing with smartphones or computers. But what about your weaknesses or less relevant experiences? Here's where your resume's power as an agenda setter comes into play. If you don't want to spend interview time discussing your smartphone experience, don't emphasize it on your resume. This way, you control the conversation, focusing it on what matters most for your career shift. Remember, your resume is not just a summary of your past, it's a strategic tool that helps guide the conversation during the interview. It allows you to highlight your strengths, downplay your weaknesses, and most importantly, facilitate a discussion that can help you make your next big career move. The resume isn't just a ticket to the interview, it's a roadmap for the conversation that can lead to your next big career move. So, how do you write a resume that sets the right agenda for your interview? Let's dive right in. You see, your resume is like a spotlight. It can shine a light on your strengths and abilities, but it can also inadvertently illuminate your weaknesses if you're not careful. So the key is to ensure that your resume highlights your strengths that are most relevant to the position you're applying for. Let's take an example. Imagine you're a tech whiz who's worked extensively with smartphones, but now you want to transition into the world of computer technology. Your resume may be filled with impressive smartphone-related accomplishments, but remember, you're setting the agenda for the interview. You want to steer the conversation towards your abilities in computer technology. So, it's time to strategically shift that spotlight. You might start by removing some of the smartphone-related experiences that don't directly transfer over to the computer tech world. Then you can add in any computer tech skills or experiences you do have, even if they seem minor compared to your smartphone expertise. This way, you're directing the interviewer's attention to where you want it to go. Now let's talk about weaknesses. Everyone has them, but your resume is not the place to showcase them. Any experience or skill that could potentially sidetrack the interview or bring up questions about your suitability for the role should be left off. Remember, your resume is your chance to shine. Don't let it become a spotlight on your shortcomings. So, to recap, your resume should be tailored to highlight your strengths relevant to the position, and you should strategically remove or downplay experiences that might lead the conversation away from where you want it to go. Remember, your resume isn't just a summary of your past. It's a powerful tool that can shape your future. So wield it wisely. Let it set the stage for a successful interview and ultimately, your next big career move. Let's recap the top secrets of a resume we've discussed today. Your resume is not just a tool to get you an interview, but also an agenda setter for that interview. Tailoring it can help emphasize your strengths relevant to the position and facilitate discussions for your next big career move. Remember, strategic crafting can help you transition into new roles or avoid discussing weaknesses. Until next time, this is Edmund, and these are your career secrets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.